company. I'm probably going to get emotional at some point in this panel. This is just so special that we get to tell you what this company means and what it means to so many of us. But let's just jump in and tell you our stories really quick. Amanda, do you want to tell us your story?
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm Amanda Busher, and I started this business 6 years ago, and I worked full-time as a dental hygienist. We had so much debt, and just living paycheck to paycheck, and I had no idea what I was doing, you guys, but in 5 months, I retired my dental hygiene career. I've been now retired for 5 years, and we get to stay home with our 2 little boys. We have paid off $120,000 of student loans and $30,000 of medical and credit card debt. So it has just transformed our lives, and we are so honored to be able to speak about this topic that we're about to share with you.
My name is Claire Flores. I'm an ambassador diamond. I'm currently living in Pennsylvania, but I just moved there from Phoenix, Arizona. So it's good to be home this weekend. I joined this business 4.5 years ago as a stay-at-home mom that was I had 4 kids under 5, so I was just living the life of being a stay-at-home mom, and I didn't know that there could be a solution for my situation. For being a stay-at-home mom that wanted more for her family, that watched her husband breaking his back, working every single day in a manual labor job, and I didn't know how there would be a way for us to make ends meet and to have more for our family. And then I found this business, and this was the solution that we've been searching for. It's given us so much freedom, and I'll share a little more of our story as we get into our panel, but I just want to dive right in. Here's the thing. We're talking to you today about belief in this company and belief in this business. And we can't make you believe anything, but what we can do is we can share our story of what this company has done for us in the hopes that it will raise your belief level, because it has absolutely changed and transformed both of our lives. I want you to walk away from today saying that you're confident, that you have the right tools, the right company, and the right leadership. And that you can raise your belief level, because once you have that belief level in place, the rest just comes. You're freed up to do what you know how to do, to post on social media, to reach out to people, to share your story. All right, we're gonna dive right in. And you've been in for 6 years. You've had ups and downs. You've gone through different things in your business. Was there a moment or a time that you said, you know what, this is home?
Yeah, a lot has happened in the 6 years, and there's been so many moments and so many different situations where this business has become my home. And so I had to think really deep about this, and I want to point out 3 different things where this business just made me fall in love more and more and just really became my home. The very first time I knew that this was what God intended for us to do was in 5 months. This company, this business is what brought me home to my children. And not only was that just a huge impact for my life, but I looked down and I saw, whoa, look at all the people that I impact, and look at all the lives that I am changing, because I started this business just for a couple $100s. And so that was the very first time I thought, whoa, God put this business in my life, not just for me to make extra money, but so that I can help serve so many other people. The second time, you guys, and this might make me, tear up a little bit, but it was my first event that I went to as a VIP. I didn't know anybody. I knew who people were, and I remember I got invited to Mark Pentecost office, and it was just I was so honored. And I remember walking in there not knowing anyone, and Cammie, not even knowing me, maybe met me one time, she grabbed my hand and held my hand. And at that moment, I knew, this is incredible. I feel so welcome, and they don't really even know me, and they just made me feel so, so good. At that same event, I went to the Pentecost Ranch, and I was just, mind blown that I was even stepping foot into their home. And as soon as I did, and I spent true time with Mark and Cindy, I felt like I was their family. They treated me like I was, part of their family, and it was so welcoming. And at that moment, I just knew, this is just so much more than just making extra money. This is truly a family. And then another time that just happened recently, and over the 6 years, you guys, there's been ups and downs. There's been times where I've struggled. There has been wins, and it's just been so incredible. But and my husband, sitting right here, he has been so supportive the entire time. But I will tell you, the minute that he walked into this, not just hearing me talk about this business, hearing me love on the business and how excited I was, but truly feeling what I felt, that was another time I just knew that this is just so much more. Like, I want, we are experiencing this, but I want all of you guys to experience that. And so as soon as he stepped in, he not only knew what I was talking about, but he felt it. He felt a connection. He had developed friendships like that, and it was just brotherhood. Like, it was just so impactful. And for me, I just knew that this business was so much more than, I could have ever dreamed of. It's not just about making money.
Let me ask you a question, and if you're online, I want you to answer this in the chat. Do you believe that God wants money in the hands of good people?
Yes.
Do you believe that God can use money to change the world when it's put in the right hands? God will continue to bless It Works because It Works elevates God above all else. And because at every event that you're at, you're going to hear the name of Jesus preached. You're going to hear and you're going to feel the love of God from the leadership. And you're going to see it and you're going to experience it. So It Works will continue to be blessed. And we could end the panel right here because that's enough for you to believe that this is the right company, that this is the place where you can excel, where you can grow in your relationship with Christ, and where you can have a lasting impact. So we say something at It Works, and Cami said it today, when the tide rises, all the boats get higher, right? And I started thinking about that as I was thinking about doing this panel, and I started to think about that concept and the concept of the old triad, which was called a one team, one mission. And I started to think about this concept of one team, one mission, and what that means. And what it means is that I share because it will benefit all of us. I'm not keeping it to myself. I want to benefit all of us because we're a family, and the Pentecosts have set that for us. They've brought us into their family, and so we have family with everyone here, right? And so we want to benefit everyone. All the different tips that you've heard today, we're not sharing because we like our stage time. We're sharing because we want to excel together. We want to grow together. And Amanda didn't know that I was going to do this, and I tried to hide it from her in my notes and everything, but a couple of years in this business, my husband was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. I'm a really ugly crier. And It Works came around us and took care of us. I'm looking at the Mahars, like they stepped up for us. Sarah O'Connell stepped up for us. And Derek and Amanda came over the night before we started treatment. They didn't really know us. I think it was the first time we even met Derek. And they had spent all day making this incredible chicken for us, and they fed our family, and they sat down and they had a meal with us. And like, that's this company. That's this business. It's people that will step up for you. I promise you that all of the details of how you're going to make money and how you're going to sign customers and how you're going to sign distributors, that will all come. Just walk away today knowing I'm in the right place, with the right people, with the right tools, and just keep moving forward, and you'll get there.
I knew this one was emotional.
Amanda, what has it meant to you just to be part of a community that honors one another and that cultivates a spirit of giving, which you have just shown over and over again?
Thank you. I think just having the role models that Mark and Cindy give us, just what they teach us, you just look at them and they are the perfect example of how we should be as people. They give back not only to our company, you guys, but to the community around them, to the world around them. And so, that was always on my heart to serve and to do, be the best I can be. But I will tell you, when I was doing what I was doing, dental hygiene, that was limiting. My belief was limiting and very limited. And this business, seeing Mark and Cindy, what they do for the entire world that they're around, it just opened up my belief so much, and it is not limited anymore. So they have taught us, to not only just be more and to do more. More is our word for this year for our company. But when we have more, when we work more, when we do more, we can give more, and that truly is what it's about. And Mark and Cindy and our corporate team and this company represents that. That is the mission of this company, of this business. And, and it's a mission of us. It is our obligation, I feel, as a distributor, as a person, as a family member of this business, to give back to anybody that is around us, to share what we have to offer, because there are so many people who are struggling, who need our products. There's so many people who are struggling and just need this business. And so it is our obligation to share that and to give that. And Mark and Cindy are the perfect example for that.
So we're going to go ahead and we're going to give you a couple closing thoughts, but also a call to action. So Amanda, I'm just going to let you give your closing thoughts, and then we'll go ahead and call to action.
So, Claire asked me when we started this, why do you think Cami put you on this panel? And I had to think about it because I'm like, oh gosh. But you know what? I share so much passion that I have with this business with every single person that comes in contact with me. Every single person can feel and they can hear the love, the passion, the excitement, the growth that I have for this company, for this business, for these products. And I have had it time and time again where distributors will sign up with me because they say, I don't know anything about what you do, but I can see that you love what you do. And, just find something, you guys. Find something that you just want to connect with. And I will say it is the events. It is the people. It is, the community that we have around here, whether it is local events, whether it's meeting up at coffee shops, whether it's Try It, or any type of corporate event that is put on, you guys stay so close to that connection, to that community around you. And so, go to the website, the myitworksevents.com, and I want you guys to sign up for an event. Sign up for something in the next month, in the next 30 days, this month, and get that connection with other people.
As Amanda and I were talking about this call to action, we were like, they just have to get around the people. You've just got to if you're watching online, let this be the last event that you watch online. Come and be here, be in the room, experience the energy. One final call to action. Watching online, I want you to do this in the chat. And for those of you sitting here, we have a round table style, so do it at your table. When the tide rises, all the boats get higher. We're going to continue in that same spirit. I want you to share a business tip. Right now in the chat, I want the chat lighting up with business tips. Your best business tip, something that's benefited you. Benefit everyone around you, because when your hands are open to give, they're also open to receive. Okay? So I want you to give today. Thank you guys.